the Stargate in a crate, and they were trying to make it leave the country, and then it got out of hands, and the Stargate got stolen, and they lost track of it. She wasn't part of that program. She just knew that the Stargate got stolen. It could have been an inside job. It could have been someone else from the CIA that worked for another organization, and then that's how it disappeared. But for some reason, they tracked it down to Bulgaria. They just didn't know where in Bulgaria it was located. What I was told was that the Stargate was comprised or made of stones that came from the Earth core, and it was extracted by the Annunaki. And so it was hard for me to comprehend and understand the whole thing.
Right.
But she explained that the Stargate was made of this very rare metal, black stone with inscriptions on it, and that for some reason some pieces of the Stargate got removed before the Stargate got moved to Bulgaria. And I didn't know why, I didn't know who or anything about that at the time.
What did you see?
At first I was asked to remote view the Stargate, and I did. And when I looked at the Stargate, when I saw it, I was in direct contact with it. I could see it right in front of me. I also saw a white Drako Reptilian with the Stargate, and behind him were soldiers in black uniforms. And there was no insignia, there was no names, nothing. And they were just there. I could not really picture the room itself. It was pretty white in the background, but the Stargate was there. And it was standalone on a stand. It was not connected to anything. It was just a random piece of technology that was not being in use because they could not make it function.
Do you think when you had that vision, was that like current, or was that from the past, or is that in the future?
That was current.
Current.
Yes, it was live. Like I was seeing it.
So you're seeing it live with the reptilian and the guys in
Yes.
practical suits.
That's correct.
What else can you tell me more about the layout there?
So I did mention that I was usually seeing events through someone else's eyes.
Right.
In this case, that was not the case. I was directly connecting to the Stargates as myself. So I was there. Like my soul energy, whatever you want to call it, my consciousness was there. And bilocating, yes. And the reptilian was looking straight at me.
Right.
I was just like literally facing him, like right opposite him, and I guess that's how he saw me, and he looks.
Yes.
I wasn't directly actually facing him, just maybe slightly on his right. So while he was looking straight at the time, then he moved his head slightly towards me to look at me. That's when I knew it was a direct eye contact.
And that made you feel really uncomfortable.
Oh, it scared me.
Yeah.
It scared me. And I felt threatened, and that's when I stopped the communication.